Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today's video is going to be on dewy skin for summer and spring and how to achieve that. I'm fresh faced right now. I'm not going to be doing any eyeshadow or anything like that. I have already prepped my skin with my morning routine skincare. I'm going to be starting with the Backlighting Primer Filter from Becca. I just squirt a couple pumps in my hand and I'll personally put it on with my hands. Most people put it on with their hands. You can put it on with a makeup brush as well. I'm using this lovely mirror because I can't see myself right now and I just did that completely on my own. Then I will start, I use the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector in Moonstone. I also like Pearl, but today I'm going to use Moonstone. And for my foundation, I'm going to be using It Cosmetics CC cream. It has an SPF 50 in it. And then I'm going to be using the Real Techniques Beauty Blender. I usually use the actual Beauty Blender, but this one is extremely cheaper. It does just as good of a job to me for the most part, so I've been using it a lot lately. I like the It CC cream because it gives me a nice little glow. It's a full coverage without being too heavy. So it's perfect to wear for like day-to-day use. I wouldn't use that if I was, going out at night probably, but you can. I just don't like a lot of coverage because my skin is really dry. It tends to cake a lot. Currently, I'm pregnant, so my face is broke out a little more than usual. Plus, I just had a spray tan, so it's a little spotty. So I'm also going to be using concealer to conceal that. The one I'm going to use is the Urban Decay Naked Skin. My color is light neutral. Oh, and my It Cosmetics, that's also light because I'm putting it on any of my redness or uneven skin tone, and then I usually put it from the corner of my eye to the outside. It's kind of like the highlight part that underneath my eyes. I'll put it right here at my chin and then around my nose because that's where women tend to get really red and like broken capillaries right there. And then I'm going to blend the under eye part with the blender. I personally use the flat part for that just because it gets in those ridges a little easier for me. And then I use for concealer the Morphe M335 brush and like the deep nooks of my eyes and around my nose. And then I use that for the spots because I feel like it doesn't pick up as much product and I can kind of buff it. I like a dewy look personally because I think it just makes your skin look a little more like sun-kissed, especially for people with dry skin because it's harder for us folk to get that dewy look. A lot of people with oily skin, I feel like, kind of already have that. I'm using the Tom Ford Shade and Illuminate Sculptor, an Intensity 1 shade. Personally like this one. It feels a little richer to me. You can see that I've used it so much. It has literally the hairs of my brush ingrained in it. I don't really use the highlight part of it so much. I plan to a little bit today just because I am going for a dewy look. I'm going to put that on with the MAC 130 brush. I put that on the underneath of my cheekbones, but like literally the very tip of them. So if you go too far under, it's not going to chisel out your cheekbone as well. Put it like the very edge of the bottom of your cheekbone. I also put that on my forehead and the underneath of my chin. Chisel that a little bit. And then I got this brush out of like one of my Ipsy bags or something. The brand is Crown Brush. It's the Crease Shadow Brush C476. I like it because it has a dual. I use it for nose contouring actually. So on the very edges of your nose bone. tip, just a little. I also go just a little bit under my lip line. It kind of gives you that illusion of fuller lips. For the face, I would use the blender to blend that out. For the nose, I go back in with that same brush. You always want to go up when you're blending to bring your face up. Because when you go down, it's going to drag more product down one. But the whole point of that is to lift your face. Then I'm going to go in with the Illuminate and just go out my finger. Just dab the very tops of my cheekbone. I'm going to set it just a little bit, not too much because I don't want it to look cakey, with the Laura Mercier. What color is that? And the translucent. Just dab a little bit in the lid. I don't do it all over the face, just certain places that crease up a little more, so like under your eye. And then I just do like a little bit right here. And I set that with the Morphe M438 brush. I like it because it can get in their creases and it goes really well under your eye, like forms to it. And then just to go over a little bit, I like the Hoola Benefit. Use, once again, Morphe G3. I like that because it's a little straighter, I guess you would say, and it gets into the hollows of your cheekbone very well. I'm going to take the Hourglass Luminous Bronze in Light, and I'm just going to dust it over my temples. This is an iridescent look to it, so it catches the sunlight really pretty. I'm not going to put it on my cheekbones or anything like that. I'm just going to do it right there, and then maybe like the tip of my nose. I'm just going to use that to put on like my eyelids. I'm not going to wear eyeshadow, just a little bit right there. For blush, I'm going to use Becca Wild Honey. It's not like a pinky, it's more of like a peachy. And I'm going to use the Morphe E4, which is my favorite blush brush ever. I'm just going to run it over my cheekbones. I'm going to use the Jaclyn Hill Becca. I'm going to use the Champagne Pop and the Pearl. Don't really use the blush copper because it intimidates me since I'm so pale. Morphe M501, I use that for my highlighter, which is very similar to the setting brush, it's just a lot smaller. So I'm going to use the Champagne Pop on the very tops of my cheekbones. Anyone who knows me knows I love to shimmer. Highlighting is my jam. I put it right above my eyebrows, top of the arch. I put just a little bit on my chin. And then I run it up and down the bridge of my nose. And then just to give my lips a little color, I'm just going to put a very nude Lippie pencil by ColourPop called Choker. That could sound weird. Mix the two of them. Anyways, it's a super easy and fast way to run out the door in summertime. And cute. If you guys want to see a tutorial on my skincare for morning or night, give this video a thumbs up. I'd love to include that. That's another way I get my dewy, glorious skin in general. If you're new to my channel, like I am, then be sure to subscribe before you leave. Hopefully you like what you see, and give it 2 thumbs up if you like it. And yeah, that's all I got. So see you guys next week. Thank you.